Life is stressful and nothing feels better and lets you relax and refresh more than an awesome vacation. But with things getting more and more expensive by the day, how can you even afford to take a holiday every year? Hey everyone, Matt here from Family Money School. Finding the money for a killer vacation every year can be a struggle. But in this video, I'm going to show you 10 things that you can do that will make saving for an amazing annual holiday simple and painless. Let's dive in. First up, you need to figure out how much your vacation is going to cost. In other words, you need to do a vacation budget. In your budget, include flights, hotels, food, and entertainment. And depending on the type of vacation you're taking, you'll also need to plan for ride-hailing services like Uber or Lyft, which can add up quickly and get pricey. Go online and do some research to estimate how much you'll spend each day and how long your trip will actually be. Then it's a bit of 5th grade math to multiply the daily cost by how long you'll be gone, and Bob's your uncle, you'll have the target amount that you need to save. But that's not what you're actually going to need. Because to make saving for a vacation as easy and quick as possible, you're going to cut that total cost. How are you going to do that? By making the same moves savvy veteran travelers make to vacation on the cheap. Now, the biggest thing you can do to slash the total cost for an awesome vacation is to travel in the off-season. When you're flexible on your vacation dates, you can save a boatload of money. For example, flights to London from New York are 60% more expensive in July than in May. And if you can fly midweek, you'll save even more, with a Sunday flight costing 70% more than one on Tuesday or Wednesday. Not only are flights significantly less expensive in the off-season, you can also save up to 50% on hotels in some locations when you travel during slower times. And you'll save on your activities in the off-season too. I mean, whether it's a day spa, 50% cheaper, or an African safari, 40% cheaper, your money will go way further and allow you to make more memories at a fraction of the cost. And if you can use a travel rewards card to book your flights or hotel with points, you can cut your costs even further and speed up the time it will take you to save for your killer trip. Once you know how much your trip will cost, you need to figure out where you're going to get the money to pay for it. Because you absolutely don't want to come back from vacation only to find a mountain of debt. The best way to make sure you have money for a vacation is to put together a household budget. The word budget can be scary for many people, but it really shouldn't be. A budget is just a plan for how you're going to use your money. As Dave Ramsey is fond of saying, it's giving every dollar a job and putting it to work. And if you don't know where your money is going, you'll never be able to direct it where you want it to go. Now, I'm not going to do a deep dive into budgeting here, but I made an entire video detailing the ins and outs of budgeting that you can check out right here. Don't forget though, the one thing you need to be sure you have in your budget is a line for vacation savings. Next, figure out how much you'll need to save each month. To do this, again, you'll need to do some 5th grade math. Ah, look at that handsome devil. Just take the total cost of the trip and divide it by how many months it is until you leave. For example, let's say you're planning on taking your family of 4 on vacation to Disney World. You've estimated that it's going to cost $4,200 and you plan to leave in 8 months. That means you'll need to save $525 each month. Be sure to fill that number in on your vacation budget line and you're almost good to go, but not quite. First, you'll need to set up a separate savings account for your vacation. Oftentimes called sinking funds, these accounts are designed to make sure the cash you set aside for your vacation doesn't get used for emergencies, Christmas presents, or any other times you feel like you need some cash. These sinking funds are super easy to set up. To do so, just hop on your bank or credit union's online banking platform or drop by a branch. Just be sure that the account is free, as you don't need an account with any bells or whistles. Next up is the most important step in the process, the one that will allow you to take a fantastic vacation not only this year, but every year down the road. And that's to automate your savings. Making your withdrawals automated will do wonders to put your savings on overdrive. Instead of being faced with a choice to save or not every month, you only have to make the decision one time. Automation will take care of the rest. This greatly reduces the chance you'll make a stupid decision down the line, like impulse buying something you'll regret instead of saving for an awesome vacation you'll remember forever. Automation is your friend, your best friend when it comes to taking vacations. So get to know each other and you'll have enough to book your flights in no time. But if patience isn't one of your virtues and you want to be relaxing on a beach even sooner, there are ways that you can amp up your savings. We all have habits, and these can get really expensive. Coffee, alcohol, buying lunch, they all add up super fast. So if you really want to crush your savings, get crazy about cutting your expenses. Even cutting your expenses by $10 a month and putting away the cash can make a massive difference. If you committed to slashing just $10 from your monthly budget every month, you'd have $780 in just 1 year, all from cutting $10 a month. And there are lots of other ways you can cut expenses to speed up the process. You can staycation throughout the year to save up for your big trip. You can stop eating out or eat out less and save the money. According to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, the average household spends close to $3,500 a year eating out. And the average 7-day Caribbean cruise costs between $1,500 and $2,000. So yeah, pack your lunch. You can also downsize your wheels. The average new vehicle payment is $644 a month, and the average used car payment is $488 a month. So translation, if you're willing to drive a less flashy ride, you can save thousands of dollars for your next vacation. You can unsubscribe from email marketers or stores that are trying to get you to spend your money on sales. This only leads to impulse buying and wasteful spending. You can unfollow influencers that are always peddling products. They'll model, sing the praises of, and push all sorts of things. Then they'll put a tiny little link in there where you can check things out. The deal is every link is personalized for them to track what and how much you buy. And when you do, they get a nice little commission. So stop robbing from your vacation fund to make these influencers rich. And when you do need to buy something, try to get it on sale or used. Doing so can help you save even more money that you can use to speed up your vacation savings. To make sure your plan stays on track, save with a friend. It can be way too easy to make an impulse purchase when you're shopping with friends or out for an evening of fun. But when one of those pals knows about your goal to save for a vacation and you've asked them to keep you accountable, well, it's a lot tougher to waste your money on things you don't need. Now, you don't have to share every detail of your financial life with the other person, but you should choose someone you can trust to keep your personal information private and someone you know will hold you to your plan. And it's even better if your friend is also saving towards a goal, especially if it's a vacation too. Not only will they keep you accountable, it's way easier to cut costs if you're in it together. Now, cutting costs is good, but when you pair that with making extra money, well, this can help you reach your goal even faster. So to help you with this, I made a whole video about side hustles you can use to make serious cash. You can check it out here. And to keep your eyes on your savings prize, visualize your vacation savings goal. Now this might seem a bit hokey, but there is tons of research that has shown the power of visualizing a goal. Specifically, research has found that when goals are easy to visualize, they seem more attainable, and this increases the level of commitment and effort. So to make your goal crystal clear, put a picture of where you want to go in a location that you see every day. It can be on your bathroom mirror, fridge, or as the background for your phone. When you see the picture, visualize yourself there with your family or friends and imagine and anticipate all the fun you'll be having. This will help you stay focused on your goal and allow you to make the necessary sacrifices in order to make saving even faster. And as your kids get older, you're going to have a lot more time and money to go on sweet vacations. But first, you got to set your kiddos up to thrive as adults. And a big part of that is giving them a quality education. So in the next video, I'll show you exactly how much you need to be saving for your kids' college and the tips and tricks to make it happen. And spoiler alert, it's way less than you think. I'll see you there.